Hello there, your brother again, Pastor Inoluwa. And boy, am I happy to be here too. Welcome to Believers Corridor, and it's going to be a quick one, right? A very quick one. And today, we're going to be talking about parenting. Talking about parenting. The Bible says in Proverbs 22, verse 6, it says, let's read from the Bible. Proverbs 22, 6. It says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. And I just read that from the King James Version. Right, that's the King James Version. So Proverbs 22, verse 6 says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, 6, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. So today, I just want to talk about myself a little and my dad. You see this bell here? When I was growing up in Benin City, my dad used to have something like Benin City from Good Street. If you hold this bell very heavy, I know how much I paid to buy this bed. This bed was imported to Canada right from a Good Street. And when I saw the bed, what did it remind me of? It reminded me of my dad. My dad used to have that bell. Quickly, I'm buying that bell. And the guy told me the price. I'm like, man, that's a bit expensive. He said he even had to get clearance to get it imported into Canada. Because things from Benin are very sensitive. They might think it's an active part and all that. So I paid a lot. I was like, my dad used to have this bell. I'm grown up now. I'm gonna have this bell. So I'll tell you the story behind the bell, right? How it relates to the Bible. Proverbs 22, verse 6 says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. My dad was an apostle. Every morning, he will ring this bell to wake us up in the morning for morning prayers. He wear his white garment and he will ring the bell in the hallway for my mom and all the kids to come out. At the time we were doing it 6 o'clock, at the time we were doing it 5 o'clock. But we always prayed in the morning together as a family until he passed on. So my dad went to Bible school. He became an apostle in his church. And that's how I grew up. Yes, that's how my dad raised us. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. So all these things, somehow, I turned out to be like my dad. Like white folks will say, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. What that means is that you eventually grow up to have similar qualities like your parents. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So as I'm old now, I'm still young, but I'm getting up there, right? I'm starting to look like my dad. And I've gone to Bible school and I'm not a pastor. My dad went to Bible school. He became an apostle in his church. And today I've gone to Bible school and I'm not a pastor. My dad had this bell, and today I have this bell. So what I'm trying to say here is that as a parent, if you're a Christian parent out there, start instilling these qualities into your children. Whatever you want your children to become, you be that thing. Yes, my dad wanted us to be believers, and he went to Bible school and he became an apostle. So he was it. Same with my mom. They both went to Bible college. Mom is a pastor in her church. Eventually, I went to Bible school. I'm not a pastor too, just like my dad and my mom. So that's how my parents raised us up, and eventually we became like them. So, and the Bible is not saying in Proverbs 22, verse 6, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. So, these little things matter. Your children, they look at you, they see everything about you, right? You might say, oh, it's just little, it doesn't matter. No, it matters. They are seeing everything about you, they are picking qualities about you. And when they grow up, that's what they are going to become. How you train them, what you taught them. They are not going to magically become like what you are expecting them to be. You start training them today to become that thing, right? Start instilling those qualities in them. Start praying together. Start worshiping God together. Start telling them about Christ at this early age. And when they grow up, that's what they are going to believe. So that's just a quick one. I'm happy the way my life has turned out. I've gotten the good qualities of my parents. I became a pastor, which to some people is still unbelievable. You cannot grasp it that Norua is not a pastor. That because that's how my dad trained me, that's how my mom trained me. Eventually, I just became that. So, what am I trying to say here, my brothers and sisters? Train up your child in the way he or she should go, and when they are old, they will not depart from it. So, don't say it's little. All those good qualities about you, start instilling those qualities into them, right? At this early age, as they are growing up with you, they are looking at you. Everything they are learning it from you. So start teaching them about Christ. My daughter now, she cannot pray. There was a day she just laid her hands on my head and started praying for me. I was shocked, right? So you think kids learn very quickly, right? They learn very quickly, and she sees me as that. in in uh, in a normal general setting, people cannot just touch my head like that. So they'll give me my space. But my daughter does that. She doesn't care. She just laid her hands on my head and started praying for me. That's that. So I was happy about it, but the authority that she used to do it, and how she prayed that day, I was very impressed. I was like, these kids are learning quickly and they are growing very quickly. So, my brothers and sisters, train up a child in the way that child should go. And when that child is old, child will not depart from it. That's my quick message for today. And if I can just go into it, another quick one, the significance of ringing a bell in religious ceremony. Right? It has a religious significance. Ringing of bells drive away evil spirits, right? So when you ring that bell, you are telling evil spirits, get out. It's time to start moving. Evil spirits will not come near my dwelling. They will not stay near me. So when you ring that bell, you say, evil spirits, it's time to go. And when they know that bell is coming from the good street in Benin City, they go behave. I'm so enriched, my brothers and sisters. Until I see you again, I remember your humble brother, Pastor Enorua. Stay blessed.